tonight at Darlington Raceway. 184 laps. It's gonna be a long race. Holding the tires. Sandy, how you feeling for tonight?
Well, I feel good. I think tonight is going to be a super fun and long race.
Ain't gonna have any cautions?
I think it's going to be a lot of cautions. I think cautions breed cautions, and once you get one, you're going to get a lot of them.
Yeah, I think the bump off of turn 2 is gonna cause a lot of issues tonight.
I agree. I am definitely looking out for it for sure.
And pit road, that could cause some issues tonight. It's a very difficult pit road to get onto, which could cause some speeding. So we'll have to watch out for that.
All right. So, actually, in case you're actually were worried about speeding, I'll tell you what. Darlington is actually one of the hardest pit roads to get onto if you actually take turn three. Now, what we're going to be doing here, and I'm going to let the drivers know here in one hot second, that actually what the drivers can do is they can cut turn three and just go straight down on the apron. And as long as they slow down, they will be able to make pit road speed, which is a very slow 40 miles per hour. It's actually one of the longest pit roads too. So if you speed, it is double the penalty with lap times reaching like 29 seconds, roughly just on average. You're losing half a lap by having a pit road speeding penalty. Plus, you're already in pit lane for upwards of a minute, guys. So a pit road speeding penalty at this track is one of the harshest penalties you can get. I swear. Can you guys hear me right now?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
All right, cool. Okay, I'm sorry. For everyone watching right now, I just got a PS5. I have been looking for every time I talk for my mic just to be muted right now. So Xander, I'll tell you what are you preparing to not speed on pit road for? How are you preparing yourself for that?
Um, just hit my mark. Um, Obviously, it's probably the toughest one for me to get onto. So, blowing up and just making sure that not only do I not spin or speed, just not hit anybody either. So, it should be interesting.
Well, I think Brandon was actually the one that said how many cautions you are expecting. By the way, my name is Private Pat. In case you are wondering, my co-host now is going to be Brandon. That is going to be B-Ride Racing. He is taking a day off from the driver's seat to joining in the booth here. So he took off his driver's suit to actually put on a actual suit, and he's going to be racing here. Xander is going to be our in-race reporter for tonight. So thank you, Xander, for taking up that honor. So of course, it's going to be much appreciated that you are going to be giving us a little feedback on how it is. Of course, you also have polls, so that's definitely a little bit of a relief for you, especially at Darlington, where you really want to be up front. You don't want to worry about being in the back of the pack because it is so tight. They say Darlington, with it being a car and a half wide, there is no space for two wide racing because unfortunately we don't come with half a car. So definitely, what do you think the opening lap is going to be like? Do you think you're going to see some lap one heroes, turn one heroes, or do you think we're going to see a lot of people just kind of back on off and take it easy?
Well, I expect a lot of people to maybe back up a little bit. I expect a lot of people to take it easy. I think that a lot of people um, will be patient, and I think that a lot of people will just try and get in line as quick as possible. Later on, though, I think it will be a little bit more hectic. But to start off, I don't think it will be.
Well, I think it was Brandon actually that said it first and foremost right there. This is a long race. This is actually the longest race in terms of on track wise that we will get. The Coke 600 is actually the longest mileage race, but the Southern 500 is what we're going to be right now. This is going to be the longest race in terms of laps and on track. So definitely, we don't want any lap one, turn one heroes right now because then you have another 180 laps to go. So we're going to see what we can do here. I'm about to set up the lobby right now. So go ahead, Xander, Brandon, talk about what makes Darlington Darlington. Like, what in other leagues? How did you find success here?
I'm still trying to find success. I haven't won here before, so. Sandy, you have a lot of success here, so.
Oh, well, success is something that is tricky to have at Darlington. It's such a driver's track, and it's so difficult to get around it. But if you can stay out of the trouble, I think that you can be up there at the front.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of patience. You gotta have a lot of patience for this track.
Patience is the name of the game, and also I think momentum is too. Just getting in that rhythm, clicking off laps. It's something that the best drivers start off with.
Sure. Not too long until we get started here. We got 4 races left in the championship.
Coming down to the wire.
Top 1, 2 in points, on 1, 2 in the race. So.
Sounds like he's debriefing right now with all the drivers.
Yep. Let me know the plan for the night.
I love when Patton starts talking to everyone. He changes tone very quickly.
We got baseball kid watching.
Sounds like Patton's having more issues with his PlayStation 5. um, but in the meantime, though, Darlington is throwback week, so I bet you guys are excited to look at all the beautiful schemes on the track tonight that we might not see every week.
Yeah, that
Yes.
that is one thing I'm looking forward to as well. By the way, I'm back up here. Well, I'm inviting everyone. That is my bad. Apparently, the PS5 doesn't allow for a doesn't allow me to just mass invite people unless, and if there isn't, I haven't figured it out yet. So again, I really do apologize about the inconvenience of that. I probably should have been a little bit more studious with that.
I guess I'll go and do my picks for the night. I think one I have BD. BD's always doing that at Darlington. He's hungry for a win, so next looks like we're still talking to the drivers. Hello. Uh,
All right, can you guys hear me?
yes.
All right, so we're gonna have 9 people in chat right now. We're sorry, not chat, race. Ugh. 9:15 is gonna be the start time, and all the invites have been sent out. So I guess a lot of people just don't want to race Darlington. So I can understand that. I was just making sure everyone got their invites out right now. So yeah, saying 1 out of 10 production quality. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So at 9:15, we are going to back on out of this and then start. However, with that being said, there is a lot of points up for grabs now, and you can actually see that almost all of our relegation drivers are actually not going to be racing with us tonight. Liam is going to be the only one that is going to be able to gain some points on that. If Jagger was going to race, by default, he would actually get in. But Jagger is deciding to not do that, so we will see on that. All right, guys, I'm going to unpause the timer, and good luck. Let us know when we can join.
BS the 5X in turn 1 tonight. Prediction.
Exactly, I saw that at once or individually.
That's what I'm wondering.
So yeah, BS in chat right now. Baseball kid in chat right now. Of course, we do have Bass. I honestly just think it's Darlington. It's just Darlington not wanting to people wanting to race Darlington. So I understand that. Darlington is such a hard track.
Long race too.
Yeah, a very long race, and
I can imagine you guys are good to come in.
There we go. Brandon, you got an invite, correct?
Yes, I did.
Gotcha.
BS is taking notes.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's already up.
He's taking notes. Yeah, he's going to be racing tomorrow. Same with Xander, so we're going to see how that rolls as well. Of course, Xander is rolling off on pole here with Cyber the top 2 in points first and second. Again, I do apologize for how late I was in terms of getting everything all set. I'm still wrangling this thing, and I had everything all nice and neat on the PS4, but when I upgraded, it didn't really work out. So you're going to see 50 miles per hour pace speed. There's only 9 drivers that's actually going to roll up here, so it shouldn't be that hard or that long to get back on everyone in running order. So it looks like Xander's going to choose to take the bottom here, which is honestly, Brandon, do you think that was expected, or do you think that was like, okay, well, that was...
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to be on the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. Of course, you know, looking through the rest of the field, you have BD and P3 now. You have Cade P4. Cade, of course, trying to come out of retirement early here. Very interesting there. Liam in the 43, as well as Packers in the 6, and then you're going to have the 47 of Bass start P9. Of course, he was originally way farther in the back of the pack, but unfortunately, looks like with everyone not coming in, he is able to have a good amount of position gain right there, and he's now going to roll off in P7, UK Wildcats P8, and then you have P9, which is going to be Justin Shackett bringing up the rear. And of course, looks like we're going to be going right now. Xander's going to lead us off right here, and for the first ever Southern 500, we are green. Now, I'm going to be watching from Justin Shackett's POV, because that is, from the back of the pack, how tricky this turn 1 is going to be right now. Liam's already below the apron right there. That is very dangerous territory. Ooh, and actually, he got really loose right there, but Justin Shackett in UK was actually able to power around the outside right there, and Cyber, though, had a really bad start.
That's the outside line.
That is the outside line right there, and that's unfortunate from just starting on the outside, because Xander was the only one that had choice, so the outside was the only choice that he could have had. But however, you can see that BD is actually right behind each other right now, and BD is actually showing up strong here.
Cade's going to move to second.
He's trying to, of course. It's going to be something that it's going to be a really hard pass to make, actually, because when coming into turn 3, what you really want to do is you want to kind of enter up high. At least this is what I find. Enter up high and then get on down. Ooh, but Xander actually scrubbed the wall right there. That's going to allow for the 22 to actually get close. However, I think the main passing zone is going to be coming out of 4, going into turns 1 and 2. Of course, riding along. Yeah, 4-car breakaway right now. However, you can see that draft is actually being really potent. The 22 actually scrubbed the back of the 1, who, by the way, is a Martin Truex Jr. Throwback right now, in case anyone couldn't tell. That is back when he first started with Furniture Row Racing, and that was a solid black car. Eris, of course, you don't have Furniture Row as a sponsor anymore, but however, Eris is kind of filling that void a little bit.
Can't go for all matte black scheme though.
Oh, that matte black scheme is really good though. We have 7 people watching right now. Shout out to all you guys in chat right now. Make some noise. Who watching? Oh, Piper in chat right now. Piper, what are you doing? You're supposed to be out on track, bud. You missed driver intros? What's going on? But yeah, Bass though has made his way up into P5 right now, and he is trying to make up some ground right now. However, I do think that the main key to this race is going to be how strategy is going to be played. Do you want to split this before you start getting wicked loose, or do you want to go as long as possible? Brandon, what do you think?
I would go long as possible.
Go as long as possible, you think?
Yeah, as long as possible.
Piper saying, we got home late from getting the new puppy, and I wanted to spend some time with her. I get ya. Well, Piper, that's exactly why we put in last place points. And actually, if we're talking about last place points right now, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people taking last place points. So out of the 9 people that are racing, yeah. So you, Goose, US Trek Enterprise, we have Piper, Worscott, and Nathan, Agent Orange, are all taking last place points this race. And of course, that's actually really interesting to think about, actually, in terms of the overall Grand Championship. Of course, you know, some people are looking to go for the title. Honestly, right now, it's coming down to 2 contenders right now. They're 1st and 4th right now. Cyber has it. Xander wants it. And everything after that is basically a battle for P3, unless something crazy happens. And speaking of crazy, it looks like Justin Shackett may have hit the wall and is actually now in P9 of 9. Liam is actually able to gain a little bit of ground right now, and he's actually trying to make up some hay. You can actually see 2 different packs forming right now. You have the first 4, and then the next 3, led by Bass. Packers in the middle of this sandwich, and UK bringing up the caboose.
I think Xander's on the pullway just a little bit.
I can see that right now. You can definitely tell that tire wear is going to start kicking in. Now, if you don't mind sharing, Brandon, what preset do you race at Darlington?
Preset 6.
Preset 6? Interesting. I run a preset 5, honestly. I feel like 6 gets a little bit too loose to my liking, honestly. BS saying Von Poon looking strong. Of course, for the owner and operator of Von Poon, Brand, do you care to... Ooh, as BD gets wicked loose right there, but Cade cuts him a break and decides to let him back in. From the perspective of the owner and operator here, how happy are you with the performance so far this season? Currently sitting 3rd, 4th, and 6th right now in the standings.
Show up your race and do the best you can. That's all you can ask for. We still look for our first cup win, but it'll come.
And of course, patience is
tonight.
key. Maybe tonight, exactly. You'll never know. Because right now, Xander actually hit the wall a little bit right now. So, like, Xander is currently Ooh, he actually scrubs the wall again. It's gonna... It may happen right here. BD's looking down low. Xander's gonna be up high. Now, I honestly, if I'm Xander, I kind of just let him go right now. But he chooses not to. Ooh, that is really close right there.
And Xander's almost too far.
Oh, and Xander now into the wall. That was a little bit of a fender to quarter panel touch right there, and that is now going to put relegate Xander back into P4. And all because of this, that second pack is now within draft distance.
Now can Cade catch BD?
Piper is rooting for Cade right now. Oh, actually, he's also rooting for BD. I missed that message right there. Baseball Kid says hi. Hello, Baseball Kid. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are in it for the long haul. This is the longest race of the season, and things are already starting out a little hot. Xander, of course, running that extreme high line. Very interesting line right there. You can see that there's going to be a lot of corner exit speed, but he kind of lacks the entry speed right now. But I'm sure the pit road adjustments will change that. So right now, you can actually see that Cyber is now in the podium positions, and he is looking mighty wantingly on that P2 right now. But Xander is so loose. But honestly, I think that's just a preset. Yeah, I think that's just a preset right now. Of course, this is the opening run of the race. Everyone's at their worst right now. You're running a pure preset. You're looking at exactly what the preset gives, and it's all going to come down to what adjustments you can make in order to make this car better. Of course, you have the top 7 that are kind of in the same set of corners. Ooh, BD gets wicked loose right now. And actually, yeah, that was actually really, really close right there. Cade actually took advantage of that, and now Cade's going to get his first lap slide of this race. And now Cade, of course, the retired driver, coming on out and pulling a Brett Favre, and is actually now maybe thinking about this whole retire business if he can actually pull out a win. Cyber looks low. Cyber's looking low, but Xander is actually not going to take no for an answer. He's going to run that high side. BD hits the wall now. Ooh, Xander really going to get put into a position right now, but Cyber's now down low. Is BD going to back on out of this? No, actually, Cyber's the one that backs out of it. Interesting.
Like UK down on that.
Yes, UK. You may not notice it on track. Oh, and Cade now gets loose. Everyone is now feeling the effects of the tire wear, and that top 4. That top 4. But there is 3 wide now. Oh, oh, never mind. I lied. Okay. But I'll tell you what, Brandon, what this is doing right now is allowing the second pack to get closer. You lose so much time. You lose about a second a lap if you are fighting side by side. You lose a second right now. So right now, UK, Bass, and Packers are all loving this right now. They wish that these guys could fight a little bit more. Now Cade is, he's on the top side.
So BD wants him to keep that one. Then pull away.
Exactly, but now patience is a virtue, and Cyber has now been gifted P2, and now that second pack has caught the first right now. So there is 7 cars in this lead pack. Head of the pack is BD, and the last one in that pack is going to be Packers. Of course, we have 9 drivers in the field right now. In a bit of a small field, but like I said, 5 drivers are actually out of it, so we would have had 14. Of course, one of us that would be out on track is actually up in the booth taking the night off. Everyone else had different arrangements go on out, so a bit of a small night here in the MRL Cup Series. Ooh, but Packers had a major moment. So did UK right there. Turn 2 is going to be the death of someone here. And you can actually see that Cade's going to be putting the moves on Xander right now. Very tight racing. Ooh, but Cade actually decides, you know what? Not this lap, and kind of backs it on off of...
I'm a little excited, thought about going for the lead then, but backed out.
I'll tell you what, the draft is so potent around here.
BD's in there.
Ooh, BD's wicked loose right now, but Bass is now on the back bumper of Cade. Now Cyber's going to look for the move, and Xander's going to go up high. This is yeah, exactly. You said it right there. This is the championship battle. Xander kind of scrubbed the wall right there. That is going to kill his momentum down that front straight. Kind of has to settle for P3 right now.
Well, Packers lost that back a little bit.
I think Packers is trying something right now. You know how good he is on the long runs. I think he's not really pushing it, so he's not really using up his tires. So he's just kind of laying back. I'm not saying that this is going to come down to him essentially cutting a pit stop out of the race like what he did at Kentucky. I think this is him just kind of saving this stuff for a little bit later in the pack.
Loose.
BS saying what he's going to run tomorrow. I would have kept that to myself, honestly, but I appreciate the insight there. He's going to be running a preset 5.
I'll go one up.
All right, so let's kind of go through the rest of the field right now. Looking at Liam, who is currently sitting in P8. Liam, of course, going to get some good points by showing up tonight. However, him and Justin Shack, it looks like aren't really gaining, nor are they losing this front pack. They kind of been like sitting in that weird interlining period where as much as they're battling up front, they're not gaining or losing that time. UK though, very patient. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off right there, Brandon. Go on.
I was going to say, they're like stuck in the bubble. They can't gain or lose.
Ooh, Bass really threw it on down with Cade right there. Cade running the top side, and Bass going to be on the bottom. Cade's going to have the benefit of the draft, and he's actually going to cover himself in that position. So Xander back up in the P2, Cyber in P3. I feel like someone's going to get loose off this corner, and actually, no one did. I don't know. I always have like every time we hit turn 2, I feel like someone's going to get wicked loose. Go straight into the inside wall.
Yeah, I just feel like someone's going to hit that bump.
Oh yeah, that bump is gnarly. I don't know why, but I feel like it's more pronounced in this game than it was in Heat 4. I don't know about you.
Yes, it definitely is. Especially in the Cup cars.
Oh yeah. Because like in the trucks, it's actually not that fine. Like Xfinity, yeah, you can feel it and you can get loose, but like in Cup cars, where you're already naturally loose, it is.
Maybe like Xander has some long ones.
Exactly. Right now, but you can actually see that the guys that are having really good long run speed are actually pulling away right now. You can see BD, Xander, and Cyber up there. Cade getting loose, Bass actually following him. Both getting loose at the same time. Xander, whenever you get a chance, could you actually give us a lap update, please?
It is currently lap 30. We're coming to 31 at the line.
And what's the fuel window looking like?
Currently, I have about 8 laps left on fuel.
So we're going to be pitting.
It's like 6 to 8 laps.
Cade right now, got a little bump from Bass, and BD actually gets loose. That's going to allow for Xander to take the lead, unless the 22 wants to push it. Oh, no, he doesn't. He actually pulls a really expertly crafted move right there to kind of pull in alongside. However,
loose again.
Therefore, he doesn't lose as much time as he could have right there by battling. Though Cade is still in P4. However, you do have a slight position change with UK actually moving up to P5. Looks like Bass may have had a moment.
You came back and played positions for us.
UK, though, known for making his way forward. Very patient, very good in the long runs. You are looking at the 18 methodically move his way forward. You may not see it on track, but I see it up in the booth. UK always finds a way to the front. It may take him 75% of the race, but he'll find his way up there.
Yes, the same with Packers.
Yes, exactly, same with Packers. And like I said, Packers is not losing the time that you think he would. I think he's just saving his stuff, honestly. Like I said, I'm not saying he's going to cut an entire pit stop out of this race, but he is definitely not losing time. Xander, though, takes the lead, though. Beatty's and Cyber still in the lead. Ooh, Xander actually hits the wall, and Cyber gets wicked loose.
Nice save, though.
Oh, and Beatty actually goes and makes that that hard left turn. Of course, you know, you can actually just...
First one.
Yep, he is going to be... Oh, no, actually, the first one's Justin Shackett. Justin Shackett's already on pit road right now.
Let's see if Xander's side comes in this time.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you right now, based on what Xander actually said, that he has about 5 laps of fuel, so these guys are actually really coming down early. No one coming.
One more lap.
Looks like, by the sound of it on Discord, Beatty is saying that he undersped. I'm assuming that he just probably was a little too cautious getting into pit lane right now. Looks like Cade is going to get the to-go signal right now, saying that he's going to pit this time. Justin Shackett's coming on out. So the 41 is going to be making the hard right, going back into the traffic. But the 20, I'm on board right now. You can see how aggressive you can be going to this pit as long as you, right there, that is pit entry, and that was beautiful from Cade right there. I don't think he lost as much time as potentially BD here. We're going to see on the out lap, the 22 of BD is already out on track. You can see that little white dot in turn 3 right now. Oh, Xander clobbers the wall right there. And it looks like he's had enough. He is probably going to come on down. Yes, he will. Now, Cyber, really late call. I saw that Xander was pitting. Oh, Xander almost missed pit road. Did UK miss pit? No, he didn't. Oh, that was so close.
That was I don't know if Packers found him. That was a good pit. He didn't speed.
Well, that right there is a key to that race, or key to potentially what's going on. Sorry about that. I had a message in Discord right there. So, you can be hyper aggressive going on the pit lane. However, it will punish you if you miss pit road. That is the last thing you want. You do not want to miss pit lane. So we're going to see how things kind of shake on out here. I'm going to be on board with Packers. Xander is going to come off pit lane. And Cyber right behind him, UK. Packers, I think, did speed. Oh, no, Packers. Oh, that is going to put him behind the 8 ball. Of course, long race. There's a lot of time to make up. But you can see that penalty is going to be really evident coming to, well, as the leaders are going to be coming on out right now. Packers is going to be, yeah, Xander actually, surprisingly, I think that just shows that BD maybe was a little too cautious going on the pit lane, and that you can actually really push it. However, you don't want to push it too much.
That's what Packers.
And then you end up like Packers, who speeds. There's that very fine line, and I think Xander and Cyber both did a great job in finding that fine line. But of course, the top 4 kind of remaining the same. 18 of UK is now going to get P5. Let's kind of go on through the rest of the field after that. Looks like Bass is going to go in P6. P7 is now going to be Liam. Justin Shackett P8, and then now Packers all the way back in P9. Where is he at right now? So it looks like as P8 and P7, P8 are coming out of turn 2 now, he is now entering turn 1. Oh, that is a lot of time lost right there. And Xander now. Ooh, now that is the thing. Xander is actually able to come out in clean air, but Cyber is now going to be battling with other drivers, PD and P3 or P2 right now. Cyber and P3, pardon me there. But Cade, though, is also going to want a little bit of some in here. Of course, I don't know if, Brandon, if you know this, but this is actually Cade's second Southern 500 this week. So he is pulling double time for Darlington here. He's already had a full race to practice, so he knows what works and what doesn't. Cyber, though, making the move, but actually kind of backs out of it. Cade actually backs out of it.
Really cautious.
Yeah. And that is the thing here. You can see a lot of cautiousness here. We are not even halfway yet. I don't think we're even 25% of the way yet. I don't think we've hit lap 50. But right now, what's going on is actually Xander is actually pulling away right now. I don't know if those three need to work together or what right now, but Xander definitely got his preset in, and he is scooting away right now. Going on board with him right now. Let's take a lap and see how he runs Darlington here. So definitely coming out of turn 4 here, you're hard on the throttle, getting as high of an arc as possible. I like to cut turn 1 a little bit, and that's what he does right there. Get back on the throttle nice and early. It's like turn 1, he's a quick off and on, and then back in the throttle here, but he gets a little loose right there, so definitely you don't want to get too crazy. But it looks like BD is now P3 looking at P4 with Cade getting past.
Okay.
Yep, UK though. But that is because I think that because of them battling like that, you have UK actually that's able to get some time out of those tires. Of course, UK, all of these guys, apart from BD, pit on the same lap. So, now, I don't know what's working. Something's not agreeing with BD right now. BD is looking wicked loose right now. Maybe is he just like getting on the throttle too early? It's kind of right on board with him right now. I think he's just getting on the throttle a little bit too much, but too much and too soon. And that's what's kicking him sideways and coming off of 2. Ooh, but Cyber now hits the wall, coming off of 2. And that's going to open up the door for Cade. And now BD is going to... That was not intentional by any means, but that's going to put Cyber back into P4. And Xander is loving this. UK now in the fight. 2nd through 5th, all on a line right now. I know there's other battles on track. I know I want to kind of check on in with Packers and see how he's doing. But right now, this is 4 of the top runners all on a line right now. Cade's actually able to pull away a little bit. I think, honestly, as soon as you pull away from the pack, as soon as you get out of the draft, you can really just start hitting your marks. Yeah. And that's what Cade's trying to do right now, just kind of hit his own marks right now. But BD still... Ooh, UK clobbers the wall coming out of turn 2. Just got way too tight. I think... Alright, let's see, let's check on it. Well, good news for all you Packers fans out there. Packers is closing in on Justin Shackett and Liam, so Packers not out of this yet. Of course, get a caution in here, and he'll be right back on. Of course, with only 9 drivers, though, one mistake could mean potential of going a lap down, or even worse yet, having a possibility of a win taken away if we go caution-free. If we go the entire Southern 500 caution-free, then hey, I consider that a win in and of itself as a league owner. Brandon, who do you have your eye on right now?
I want to see if Katie trying to catch Xander a little bit. I think Xander's taking the pole away.
Well, right now, Cyber and BD are going at it. I think Cyber has a little bit more stable of a car, but he's just kind of stuck in traffic right now. So the 20. Ooh, okay. That's going to open the door for Cyber. Now Cyber is going to be, a little bit of bumper to the back of the 20. That's going to open the door for the 14 to go down low. We have the aerial shot right now. The 14 is There we go. Okay, 14 kind of gets on back. 20 now has to get back into his rhythm. He kind of got tilted right there with that turn 2 mistake right now, right there. Now the 22 is also getting loose with the 14 right behind. Oh, this is not what you want. We're going 3 wide. And now the 14 is now out in front. Cyber actually got into the 14 get onto Discord right there saying that was not intentional, but it's still appreciate that he said something about that.
I've been trying one with Xander there.
Yeah, right now the one of Xander is as they cross the stripe right there. As they cross the stripe right there, Xander is actually entering turn 1. So similarly, with the pace that he's putting on right now, you can see that there is the gap is actually growing. Now you can see 2 different packs of cars. You have the 14 of Cyber and the 20 of Cade, but the 18 of UK and the 22 of BD. BD now suffering a little bit and going back into P5. Bass though, coming back from, I don't know if it was it was just too early or too late of a pit call, but he's trying to get his way back up here as well. That is going to be P6.
Well, Xander might have got loose there.
What Xander did?
Yeah, late. He's running low off the corner.
Positions change in the back of the pack. Justin Shackett moves in front of Liam. Liam is now going to try to work with him as Packers is closing in on both of them. That's going to be for P7, 8, 9. So we'll keep an eye on that and see what happens there. Yeah, you're right. The gap is closed in a little bit compared to Cyber and Cade. Now, I can only assume, Xander, what lap are we on right now?
We are currently on lap 57.
Only 57. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Alright, so I can also assume that we are going to be seeing pit stops every, I want to say maybe every 36, 35 laps. So we're going to start seeing some more people come on down at, well, in the next like 15 laps or so. Now that is when we're going to see a lot of people start to strategize. Of course, now the pack is spread on out now. When do you make that call? The 20th is getting loose. I think what really helps me, honestly, is coming out of 2, just kind of pulse the throttle just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but it actually stabilizes the car coming out of turn 2.
If I was Packers, I'd undercut. Stop by him. Just to make up some game time.
But knowing Packers, he's probably going to stay out just as long. However, Liam and Justin Shackett we're going at it right now, going into turn 1. We're going to be on board with that here for a hot second. Liam looking to try to get past Justin Shackett. Shackett saying that this is one of his worst tracks. He hates it here. And with him battling for, if he can pull away with a P7 out of this, I think he'll be happy.
Yeah, just have 3 battles on the track. You got battle for second, battle for...
Ooh, that was a lot from 41 right there.
And then this battle for 7.
But UK, though, is starting to make some ground on the... yeah, starting to pull away from BD and pull the front 2 closer. However, if my eyes deceive me, is Cyber gaining a little bit of Xander here? I'm not sure.
It definitely did swung a little bit.
That's just about getting consistent laps in. I guess we'll see here. If Cyber comes off turn 4 as Xander's hitting the stripe.
Both have different lines in turn 3 too.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Xander loves stay up high and just ride that wall. However, Cyber likes to take it on down low and start drifting up high. That's my line, honestly. So, ooh, but Cyber now is starting to get a little bit loose. So, honestly,
Seeing it on the wall.
BS saying Darlington is a good track. It is, honestly. If turn 2, if that bump wasn't there in turn 2, this would be a phenomenal track. Oh my god, it'd be like best in the calendar. Yeah, Darlington is a lot of fun. Of course, it has its problems. Every track has its problems. Like Texas in Cup for a preset. You know how the track bars are just way too high for like no reason.
Martinsville, that's actually a good track. Though.
Yeah, Martinsville is actually a really fun track, but you just get way too loose because again the track bars are way too high. But yeah, right now,
so
that's what he says. It looks like kind of checking in with the Liam Shackett and Packers battle. Packers has made his way past Liam, and now he's gunning down Shackett. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. A couple laps away from him making the pass, but looks like UK though. Well, actually, I apologize. Looks like Bass has actually made his way past BD.
Love to call that out.
Oh well, great minds think alike. Oh, the 20! Oh, Cade!
No.
Oh, that was so close. That could have been disaster. You can hear that Cade is a little bit tilted right now, with him getting loose right there. That is actually a part of the driver mentality. Is that when you have a bad corner, you try to make up for it in the next corner, and then
Cade
try
Pitton?
to make up. Is Cade Pitton? No, he's not. Yeah.
No, UK.
Oh, UK? Oh, okay. I can certainly assume that we're going to see pit stops here pretty soon. People are getting a little bit too loose for others' liking. Looks like actually, hang on, get on board with Cyber. Cyber has actually been one of the most stable out of everyone. Everyone's kind of been hitting that, yeah, and UK is actually known for running a little bit tighter setups. But Cyber is starting to reel in Xander ever so slightly. But looks like Cyber has a better long run car, but I don't know if there's enough laps in the long run in order to close on down that gap, because right now the one of Xander is actually able to make up the most on the short run and pull on away.
Still a lot of laps left though.
Still a lot of laps
Still
left.
over 100 to go.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of laps left. At least, I would assume 3 more pit stops. Like, include... Yeah, BD's already in. Justin Shack is moving in now. Yeah, it looks like everyone else is kind of still out on track right now. Xander's still on track. Cyber's still on track. Cade as well. UK and Bass is the top 5. Justin Shackett leaves pit road right now. The 22's out and away. Now you're going to see the difference between the undercut and the overcut. The overcut is the ones that pit immediately after. Undercut is the ones that pit before. And just to kind of show you the pace on new tires, the 22 of BD has fresh tires and the 1 of Xander does not. The 22 is going to pull away with how quick he is on new tires. You feel like Superman on fresh tires. I don't know if, like here, you can see the 1 of Xander getting a little loose right there. Meanwhile, the 14 of Cyber kind of reeling him in right now. He's been one of the most stable out of the entire field. But yeah, that 22 compared to old tires is gone. That is the undercut, but then you're going to have flip it around, and then the one's going to have fresh tires. 18 is on pit lane. Oh, 14's coming down pit lane. Oh, that was really close. Possibly may have sped. I'm not 100% on that. We'll keep an eye on that. I know Cade didn't speed. We would have heard it, honestly. Looks like the one of Xander is going to be making his stop right now. Xander really close. What's the running order? Nathan Agent Orange is now in chat. Well, don't know. We're about to find out actually, because pit stops are currently happening.
I think the 18 might got penalty.
18 may have left. Honestly, no, he's not moving.
Damn.
Nope, 18 is the 18 of UK Wildcats is the first one done and out of this race. Looks like the 14 did not. Yeah, the 14 did not speed. How many laps are left? We have just over 100. And there is 9 drivers racing with us now. 8 in UK Wildcats with his DNF is now going to be 9th place. Now everyone else is fighting for P8. Now that means someone can get a top. Ooh, love it when you see cars collide on pit road like that.
Packers didn't speed this time.
Alright, so now the field is
time to gain the ball there.
And honestly, I think that's just a 1 lap undercut, because remember, Xander pit a lap after, and even 1 lap shows how quick you can be on the outlap. I think Xander's going to pull away just a little bit, but yeah, that gap is definitely a lot closer than it was.
And Xander's approaching lap back too.
Yep, Liam is right there. Yeah, looks like UK is unfortunately out of this race. We're gonna keep a update on how the rest of the guys are going right now, because honestly, by just running right now, you may get a top 5 out of this. So now this puts BD into back into P4. With Bass now in P5. Oh, you saw Nathan's message?
Yeah.
So right now, that puts Justin Shackett in P6 actually, with Packers now in P7. So Justin Shackett is under now fire from Packers, who is right behind. I think Packers is a little bit faster, but that speeding penalty on the first set of stops is really hindering him right now. Yeah, the one of Xander is going to be coming up on Liam here, who is currently in P8. We have...
See if Liam fights this.
I don't think he will, honestly. I
don't see a point to.
Yeah. I think Liam will kind of just let him go. Not saying like worst COD, like let him go, where he's going to pull off the side of the road and let him go, but he has already caught Liam, and well, he didn't get out of the way, yeah. I'll say that, so maybe I'm wrong.
Interesting.
Oh,
there he goes. He's letting him by. The last thing you want to do is collectively is the laptop.
Oh, and Cade got wicked loose. And Cade has now dropped all of that time now to BD and Bass. BD and Bass are now nose and tail, and they have caught... oh, actually, we're hearing that BD is going to give it to Bass right there. They're kind of... Yeah, wall ride, and just give Bass the position. Very respectful from BD.
Bass is close to the podium.
And if I can actually see the... Xander, what's your gap to Cyber right now?
My current gap is 3.9 seconds. And it's been the largest it's been since the pit stops.
Gotcha. How's the car feel right now?
Cars, first run, again, the setup in, it felt a little loose on the long run, so I tightened it up just a slight little bit. And I also didn't save the best tires the first time with the preset in the setup in, so I'm going to try and save a little bit more. Hopefully that limits my mistakes as well.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what.
You guys are doing an awesome job up there too, so.
Oh, well, thank you. You guys are doing an awesome job down there. Nathan saying, imagine that, Xander leading, and then even more imagine that, 1 and 14 running 1 and 2.
Happens a lot.
Packers did get the spot on Justin Shackey. Yes, you're right. I unfortunately was not able to see that pass, but I can assume that we probably would have heard if it was through dubious circumstances. But I don't know if maybe Shackey maybe got a little bit too loose, and Packers is kind of just running his own.
Watching Power being back for Cade.
Yeah, Bass is definitely on his way forward. I heard in the Discord that Bass is actually was trying out different strategies, and now and Cade gets loose again. That's going to allow Bass to just go on by.
And Bass is up to the podium.
Well,
that one outside of.
I'll tell you what, I'm hearing the drivers talk about when the 18 left, their car is now looser and tighter. So, I mean...
It's like 100 laps left. Nathan asked in the chat.
Yeah, actually, Xander, can you give us an exact update, please? How many laps are left?
We have, we're on lap 87 right now. I think that's about 98.
98 laps to go.
So we're coming to 97 to go.
Which, I'll tell you what, actually, we're gonna see 2 more stops now. So we're gonna see people probably pit, which is now this is gonna be interesting. The people that are going to kind of split this in half, because we started seeing pit stops like 15 laps ago, and you can go about 20 more laps or something like that. So they're going to be looking for like lap 70, to really split in half. However, I want to see the people to kind of go a little bit further. Who can make until 6:30? Not 6:30. I'm looking at times right now. Who can make to? I'm sorry. Who can make it to 65 to go? Who's gonna cut it short? Who's gonna go long? Honestly, at that point, I would kind of just cut it short. Honestly, just kind of split the, I guess, quote unquote, stage in half. Of course, in MRL, we don't do stages, so we're old school here. So now you can definitely see who is best on the long runs, which is usually Packers. He's usually good on long runs like this, but that pit road speeding penalty is a really tough nut to come back from. BS says, imagine a full race. It's actually not that bad. It takes about 3.5 hours to do. It's not that bad, actually. Once you get into a rhythm, you'll just really just start knocking laps out.
Bass is not pulled away from Cade.
And honestly, I think that's just because Cade is kind of sticking with his draft. But Cade, though, is wicked tight. He needs to do one of two things. He needs to lower his right pressures, or he needs to just tighten it up with the wedge. There's a lot of things that he can do in order to fix that loose condition. BD, though, is saying that he's a little bit tight. You can kind of see it a little bit with how he enters turn 3. Fortuna Cyber has finally caught Liam. So that puts you, so Xander is entering turn 1 now. Cyber just came off before. So there's basically an entire front stretch on first and second right now.
Yeah, it's about the same from Bass to Cyber.
Yeah, as soon as Cyber got away from the draft, he kind of checked on out. We're hearing it right now. Officially halfway.
See, if I had Bass undercut.
Yes, if I'm, ooh, 14 to Cyber, he clobbers the wall right there.
Or even Cade undercut.
Yeah, so there's a lot of strategies that can happen right here, and of course there's still a lot of positions up for play right now. Actually, wait. Oh, Justin Shacken must have really had some problem with the wall, or maybe gotten loose, because Packers has now just totally rocketed away from him. In fact, actually, let's kind of see where Packers. So he's entering turn 3. Brandon, do you want to go on board with BD? Where is BD at in track?
He is in. I don't like he's being turn 2.
He's exiting turn 2 right now.
Exiting turn 2.
Packers is about to enter turn 1, so Packers is actually closing in on BD. So
yeah,
Packers is
Bass is right there too.
I don't think he'll be able to get there. I think it'll be he'll need a little extra assistance if you catch my drift with the Y word. But it'll be close, but he is marching his way forward, though. Xander, though, about to put P7 a lap down with Justin Shackett. Xander, though, on a complete tear himself. You actually could see that little red dot in the distance right there. Cyber, actually, you can see that Xander actually legit does have an entire front stretch distance on him. Nathan giving him Packers props, saying Packers isn't always the fastest, but he's consistent and methodical. We'll tell that to him being consistent with his pit road speeding penalties. We're hearing BD and K talking. That we should throw a fun yellow, kind of like what SRX does. Justin Shackett giving it up to Xander right there.
Just it. Put them back together. I think Williams sticking inside his mouth.
Yeah, Liam still has a race that he's. Oh my God! And BD. Oh, I just saw that in the background right there. Hang on. Just had a major moment. Hit the wall coming out of turn 4, and he almost spun himself out. And now he is on ice right now, is what I'm hearing.
Well, look, Bass is closing in on the side.
Yes, I don't know. Maybe Liam held him up a little bit, but yeah, Bass is on his way up to P2.
I'm so Xander would like to see that.
yeah, if BD continues making those little mistakes, we're hearing BD is going to be coming in next time.
How many laps it goes then?
Yeah, Xander, what's the lap update?
Well, we are currently on lap 101. We're in 102, so that would be.
He potentially may not make it in 2 more stops.
Yeah, that's stretching.
For just for a little bit of comparison, I have about 10 laps to go still on my foot.
Now, see that I disagree with that call from Cade, not Cade, BD.
Well, I wonder how many laps BD had left.
I don't think he's pitting for fuel. I think he's pitting for tires. Because at that point, it's at that point you just kind of have to just ride it out. Because if you have to make an additional stop because of it, then at that point you kind of screw yourself over, you know? I literally just got done with a race last week, actually, where I wasn't paying attention to the count of laps, and I literally took myself out of the win because I wanted to go for the undercut. But I missed out on the opportunity to perfectly cut the stage in half. And
BD was on 4% on the right way.
Oh yeah, he was pitting for tires then.
He had 2 laps left.
Ooh, yikes. Oh, man. Then, think about this then, guys. That comes down to when he pit in the very first stint. And how hard he is on tires as well. Packers, though, also making his way forward yet again, so this...
He's the first... BD was the first one to pit, like, 2 stops ago, so I think I threatened him.
That. Cade in Discord was asking for Xander's tire wear, and they did not want to hear that answer. So, especially compared to BD, who had easily a 30% difference. That's insane. That has to be all about the pressures. And at that point, you kind of have to realize, I mean, I know it's really hard to imagine that in the first stint, it's that it would come down to, oh, doing this may impact my long run speed. Yeah, the tires. But you can see that this may impact his top 5 performance right now. Possibly, this may relegate him to P8 because of having to make the additional. But of course, this is all speculation if we get a caution or not. So we'll see.
See, if I was bad, I'd pit it full side.
Oh, without a doubt. But it looks like Cyber has already made his stop. Oh yeah, he's on pit road right now.
Last lap.
And Bass is still out there, so and it's like what, like lap 80 right now? Or 80 to go?
Yeah.
So
we're about 75.
75?
Let me check at the line. I can't do quick math. I'm doing like all types of math in my head with my tires and everything.
Quick maths. Well, if you're busy, we can just ask again. I know you're busy right now.
76.
Now, Xander.
I'm not busy at all. I'm having fun.
Xander, if you don't mind, can you make it in one more stop?
We're gonna try and see if I can make it, but I'm ready on this time actually.
Ooh, I was actually on board with you right there, so.
Oh, got hit the wall a little bit, but we're good.
Yeah, don't hit the wall there.
You don't see. You just don't kind of push it. It's gonna be very close on one stop. I'm gonna try and see if maybe I can make it, but if I can't, I'll just back it up a little bit.
Now see, that could be a race-winning move right there. Bass is still out there, so the more laps he puts on, this actually is really going to help Bass. I mean, Xander, I know you're up here, but it looks like your competition may be your teammate.
Yeah, Brandon's really good at managing his tires and
he's coming in this time.
So, one
As
lap
long as he
would
doesn't
be,
speed, he doesn't. He hit the
definitely.
same wall you did. So that, he spun. Oh no!
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, he did lose a little bit of time. He probably lost about 3 seconds right there by doing that.
Damn, man. Let's see it.
All right.
If you have to pit one more time.
Yeah, if you guys have to pit one more time, then I mean, I don't know. This is all speculation right now. It's really close. I'm actually gonna ask Bass right now to see if he has it. Hey Bass, care to share if you blew a tire right there or no? Oh, you were sputtering. Okay, copy. So that was why. That was why he spun. Is that you know how sometimes when you sputter, it just suddenly just shoots you left or right? Yeah. So that's what happened right there. That's what made him spin. So thankfully he didn't do a full 360.
I was I was very tempted to go another lap, but I was afraid that I would have the same thing happen. I think I could have probably made it without sputtering, or maybe a little bit of it, but I just wanted to make sure.
Look at how much time Bass lost.
Yeah, he lost so much time. He got overcut by BD, overcut by Cade. But if he can make it in one more, stop, then that doesn't matter, because I mean, I know where. Okay, Brandon, if you want to go in where Xander is right now, I can show you where Bass is.
Xander is now at the softness.
All right, Bass is entering turn 3 right now. So, okay, so there is about a 3/4 of a track difference, so which is nothing too crazy. But I mean, if that means making it one stop or not, then going down pit lane, like I said, this is the longest pit lane on. Well, apart from Road America, I shouldn't say that. Second longest pit lane on the circuit. So even coming down, you are guaranteed to lose 1 lap, maybe 2. And so, like, I'm looking at BD 100% can't make it in one more stop.
I don't think Kate can make it.
I don't think Kate can. I don't think Cyber can make it either, honestly.
I think Cyber's close.
He's like a fringe, but I think he's leaning more towards he can make it. The ones
Xander's close.
Yeah, Xander's close. Bass, I feel like, is in the best position, but he lost so much time. So we're gonna keep it out on that. But that is why strategies are about. And I know Packers, I feel like, can just pull out of his butt. He can be like, you know what, I'm gonna pull a 60 lap stint. Not really, but if anyone can make it, I'm sure Packers can as well. Especially after his performance at Kentucky, where he wasn't even on my radar. Ooh, Liam is in the wall, just wall riding.
I got the that Xander exiting turn 4.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know if you guys heard him in Discord, but he said that his TV just turned off.
All right, his TV just completely turned off, and that is really not what he wanted to see. So that is unfortunate for Liam. As much as I want to say that's like in Formula 1 where you start losing power, but
I guess he's not that far ahead of Xander.
Oh yeah, you can actually. We're gonna see from the a bit of boom vision right now. You can actually see Xander come off of turn 2 right now as he's entering turn 3. So there is a backstretch. Entire backstretch distance between Packers and all that. I'm hearing the comment discussions. Yeah, I was reading that myself. I'm just like, oh yeah, the Denny Hamlin excuse. And I'm gonna actually tell Liam that right now. So, yeah, so the Denny Hamlin excuse, got it.
That's great.
But yeah. But yeah, nice one there, Nathan. Again, wish you were out on track as well. Definitely we were missing you. Again, there is 5 people that are actually going to take last place points. And if they would have all drove, we would have had 14 out on field. So right now, everyone is in a bit of a strategy conundrum right now. There are some that possibly can make it. There are some that won't make it in one more stop. And there are some that, well, there's at least one I can say for sure can make it in one more stop. So let's kind of see where. So Bass has already passed BD. He's setting his sights on Cade. That will be for P3. Cade's looking for his first podium in MRL Cup right now. So
See, if I was Zane, I would just back it down, safe and fuel.
yeah, Xander.
Hey, you guys can read me like a book, I guess, huh? I'm gonna wait a little bit before I start to save some fuel. I wanna make sure that I know how much I need to save, so I'm gonna wait till about 15 to go on my fuel and see where I am stacking up to compared to the laps ago. Make my decision.
Gotcha. Now, is it because of fuel or is it because of tires, Xander? Can you
tire wear hasn't been an issue ever since I started to kind of limit how I came into the corner. I used to run the high side and 3 and 4. Sometimes I do, but it kind of loses me speed, so and tire wear. So tires have been fine the majority of the run, just for fuel, I think. And I think that also when you start to save a little bit of gas, it saves a little bit of tire as well.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're all looking because of fuel then. So in that case, I feel like Cyber definitely can make it then, because Cyber, statistically speaking, is not as good of a fuel saver as some of the rest in this field. So like Cyber will most definitely have to make another stop. Packers will probably not have to as well. So in fact, actually, where's Packers at on track? He is exiting turn 2 right now, and Cyber is entering turn 1. So as he's entering turn 1, Packers is entering turn 3. So there's about half a track distance between those two. Again, Packers just has quite not been able to recover from that pit road speeding penalty. The only one so far this race, actually, might I add.
Surprisingly.
Surprising as well. I mean, Darlington is actually a tough pit road to get onto, but ever since you can just cut turn 3, it's been made easy. In fact, actually, I'm looking at it right now. It looks like the majority of the field is in 1 and 2 right now.
I wonder what the gap is from first to second. It's pretty
Sanders.
big.
Would you care to know? It is 10 seconds.
Ooh, yikes.
I think
It is basically the whole census of gaps is 9.8 to me between Cyber and myself, and then between Bassbuck and Cyber it's about 5 seconds.
Okay.
There's about 3 before pit stops.
Well, Bass is also dealing with lap traffic right now, so that's kind of holding him up. Liam is in the way. I don't know if he had like a lag spike that kind of held him on up, but that's what he's dealing with right now, so that would probably be why he's not advancing as far. But yeah, Bass is, he's still marching his way forward. He does have the freshest tires out in the field, but comparatively speaking, it's not about tires anymore. It's about making it in one stop if you want to have a real good finish. That is the key here. Looks like Liam is actually going to let Bass go right here, so the very heads-up driving from him. So Cyber, though, on the other hand, is... Brandon, I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said cake on the wall a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's because he was trying to avoid a little bit of Liam lag right there, so kind of go into evasive maneuvers. So I'm on board with Cyber right now, and you'd sort of think having a clear track in front of you is pretty cool, but not when you're in P2. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of like going back to the racer mentality. I talk about that in the broadcast as well as the racer mentality. Is that when you're in, like, you are sitting exactly where Cyber is right now. You see no one in front of you, but you're not in the lead. That is both good and bad at the same time. Bad in the fact that you know you're not in the lead. There's someone that you can't even see that is leading. But good for you is that, okay, I can focus now. I can go and try to get that guy. Oh, BD's TV just turned off. Where is he at? Oh, he is in... Oh, BD, no!
He left.
Yep, so BD...
I still, what, 8 placements?
Yep. So that is unfortunate from BD, but that is another dropout from this race. P8 is going to be his finishing place after a very promising start. That's gut-wrenching. I'm actually also hearing about, that UK actually left because of lag. Not lag, he lagged out. So that wasn't like a pit road speeding penalty. It was like, oh, you know, well, I'm just gonna park it. No, he actually just lagged out. So I think that's actually his first time he's actually lagged out from a race. So that's what happened. Anywho, so so Cyber, going back to the tracks right now. Going back to Cyber, who is trying to chase on down Xander. I'm assuming that the gap is only. Have you gone into save mode yet? Let me start with that.
No, I have not.
Ooh, spicy.
It's gonna be close on fuel, but it's gonna be about 50 to go at the line now. It's gonna be 51.
That was a big moment.
And I have 13 to go on fuel. So, I don't think I need to save that much, so I'm just going to put it to the back burner and try and save on the last stick instead.
Gotcha. Oh, Xander!
That's a little loose. We're good.
Alright, well, I'll let you focus there, so...
Yeah. It's always fun talking to you guys. Looked like Cyber might have had an issue too. He didn't gain that much time on me, so...
What happened to Xander? That's what happened to Bass, too.
Well, like I said, Turn 2 has been catching everyone out. I have not seen a single person that hasn't been caught out by Turn 2 this entire field. And that's just Turn 2, you know, being Turn 2. Justin Shackett making a pit stop right now. He definitely can make it to the line. Because you said it was what?
It is about 49 to go now.
49, okay, gotcha. I was about to say. For some reason I was thinking 56 to go, and I'm just like, that's not right.
He definitely has one more stop.
Yeah. Justin Shackett definitely 100% cannot make it on the next lap of fuel. We have 8 people watching right now. Welcome, everyone. Shout out. Who are you rooting for right now? It's going to come down to strategy. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be anyone's game. Who can make it on fuel? Who can't?
Tell you what, Bass was gaining a lot on side until he got loose on the corner.
I think maybe that's just because he's pushing right now. I think Bass is just. I think he just realizes that. Oh my God, he got loose again.
He's definitely pushing.
I think that just means that he's good to go. He doesn't need to save at all. I think he has. No. I think that's his mentality now. Is that he is good to go.
Yep.
Oh.
Liam on pressure tires?
Liam is not on pressure tires. Bass is just going through and having a ball of a time right now.
I would not want to be driving that car.
Bass is actually on the Discord saying that he hopes for a caution. I don't know if he's going to get it, but that's what he's hoping for, because he is living La Vida Loco right now, because he's inside, upside down. Alright. But yeah. Cyber, though, is also not Cyberdo's also encountering a lot of issues as well. Not nothing like Bass levels, but I think he's actually fighting like I'd say a tight condition. Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Did he try to go on pit road?
Nah, he just.
Oh, okay.
I think he just bounced off the wall.
We got a wall rider! Yeah, you watching Xander, Brandon? Make sure he's not wall riding.
I haven't yet, okay? The only times I've hit the wall on turn 3 and 4, it's messed me up. I've been running the high side of it too much.
And the only wall riding is blow tire. Okay.
Well, yeah, Cade's actually been able to close back in on Bass. He's having that much issues right now. Bass, of course, has at least like 6 laps fresher tires compared to Cade, but he is just so loose right now.
Lay him in the wall.
Nothing new.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, someone is pitting right now. Cyber is pitting right now. What lap is it?
I don't. You can't make it.
He cannot make it. That's
He
it's
cannot
about a
make it?
43
Oh,
it's
Cyber
43
has
laps.
sealed his fate. So, okay, so we're looking at in the next 3 laps.
He pitted before Cade did.
How long is a fuel run, says Nathan. Fuel run is looking at like
38 laps.
It's about 38 laps. You can kind of save about a lap just by kind of turning laps.
yeah.
39, 40 laps.
I should be able to be good to the end if I, yeah, I should be.
All right. So Cyber can't make it. Cade can probably make it now, but I don't know if they realize that because these guys are kind of racing their own race. I don't think they realize that. Hey, we are now fighting for a podium at this point.
I think I don't know if it's just because the gap I have, but I've currently put Cyber 2 laps down, so I don't know if you're.
Yeah, Cyber has already pit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will probably let them know. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know about that right now. Bass Cade, I hope you guys realize that you guys are indeed racing for a podium at this point. With Cyber pitting right there, this is a podium position. Because you guys, I'm assuming, can now make it to the end of the race on one more stop.
Yeah, that's gonna affect the championship.
Alright, so right now. Oh no!
That just got like the line.
Oh no.
I hate to. That sucks. And Cade's coming.
And there's Xander right there, so Bass is now a lap down. Xander is now going to be stopping this time. Cyber is right there.
Dan, how many laps to go?
Packers is
It's 39 to go.
Okay, so Cade
Coming to the line is 38.
Cade can
Yeah.
make it. Xander can make it.
Cade can make it.
Currently the official field that you get is 36, but you should be able to go about 38, so I'm gonna have to save just a little bit.
Yeah, so Packers will have to save a little bit. Cade will have to save a little bit. They all pit on the same lap, so they'll all have to save a little bit. Bass is actually in the best position.
But
He's actually pitting right now.
But he got hit by line.
Yeah. Oh, and Liam actually blew a tire.
That's his side enough.
Yeah, it sounds. Oh, Liam. He's sped. Let's not speed. He's sped. So everyone's down away right now. Bass is now getting in. Let's see here. Cyber is now the only one that 100% can make it. Everyone else will have to save a little bit. Cyber, though, is still pushing like crazy.
Well,
So
Cyber is gonna have to pit one more time, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So right now he is on the strategy of just running it out. But the thing is, I'm looking at the big picture here. If everyone else hypothetically can save it, that means Cyber is at best going to finish 5th. And I'm thinking in terms of the championship here. I know that's not the necessary 37 points per race, but that is a 20-point deficit. Because Cyber has, I don't think, led a lap this race, so that would be 25 points lost right there.
I don't think so either.
Compared to Xander winning, hypothetically, as the standings are being put live right now. So, but yeah, Packers is now up in that position where he can actually make it as well. He's actually next to go a lap down. K though in P3 right now. Actually, where is Cyber at compared to?
He's in between 1 and 2.
Ooh, wow, that is a massive deficit between P2 and P3 right now.
Yeah, he's right now on the backstretch. Zane is Zane is just off 2.
Alright, so to kind of, for everyone watching right now, all 8 of you guys watching, thank you all so much for coming on in. This is now a strategy race. Xander's currently in the lead. He, with a little bit of saving, can make it to the end. P2 Cyber is not going to be able to make it to the end. He will have to stop one more time. P3 of Cade potentially will have to save a little bit, but he can potentially make it to the end as well. And then P4 of Packers will have to save a little bit as well. Bass as well will have to save a little bit more, and he can make it to the end as well. So we're going to see how this will shake it on out.
and just 75 laps of the Packers, 1 and 8. And now he's P4.
So honestly, I love these kinds of races, honestly, because it's like one of those races that you don't really realize turn into fuel strat. But as the race goes on, it's like, oh wait, okay, we can make this work. Bass and Liam are talking about a caution when they don't realize that I don't know why they would want a caution, honestly.
I mean, I guess Bass and won't want to get a chance to win.
The great thing about the Discord is just listening to people's conversations.
Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, they're talking about things I can't repeat on stream, but I mean, from their perspective, I mean, I get it in terms of like racing quality, but honestly, which is weird. So like Brandon, help me out here. Watching it from the top and seeing the big picture is so different from being in the cockpit and be like, oh man, you know, it's like the whole like idea of like, oh man, I'm sorry, yeah, like
definitely it's way different.
Having being in the cockpit saying, you know, oh man, like you know, like, oh, like race sucks or anything like that. That's what I'm talking about. But when you see like the strategy of like seeing it from start to stop, from like the broadcast POV, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, oh man, that's, to me honestly, that's a great race. I know they're saying that it's boring, but like it's like that old saying, every decision that you've made has led you to this point. So every decision that they've made has led them to being able to possibly make it in one more stop and getting a podium, which is Cade going on the top of the wall and letting Packers go.
Why not? I just like seeing the different strategies.
So Xander is about to be, for perspective, guys. Xander is about to lap fifth right now, or sorry, fourth right now. Cade is sitting in P4, and you are going to see
Packers on the podium.
Packers is in P3 legitimately right now.
Look, what a comeback!
What a and he says he's unlucky. Yes, he sped, but
he could also get P2. I mean, Cyber still has to pin unless he's saving. So.
Yeah, and that's P2 right there. Cyber will have to pit, no matter how you slice it. Unless a caution comes on out, he will have to pit. Even if a caution comes on out, he's starting on the high side. So, like, potentially a P5 at minimum could mean P7. Or P6, I guess, because Liam is multiple laps down.
This format fits Packers. This is the Packers kind of format. Long runs.
I'm sorry, I kind of have to mute the Discord. There's a little too much general discussion. So yeah, Xander, can you give us a lap update, please?
I'm sorry, I was talking on the Discord. It's currently lap 161. It's about 23 to go.
And how are you looking on field there, bud?
I'm about a lap short, but I should be able to save that just by riding.
Honestly, a lap short, just really, I mean, the best way to do it is to just let off early. And the best corner to do it is in turn 3.
And yeah, I agree with that. Tire race, actually, I think that when you let off very early into turn 3, you can just let it roll and not only save tire, but save that fuel as well. So.
I think people's patience are at an end with this race, honestly.
Xander might end up lapping the whole field.
If that happens, that will be a record, honestly. A full Darlington race.
Packers right ahead of him.
I'm trying to catch him. I'm trying.
And hypothetically, if Packers can make it all the way, I know he's good with saving fuel. Yeah. Cyber 100% has to pit. If Xander's and Packers are both able to make it, Packers will inherit P2 and will indeed be a full... Basically, everyone but Xander will be a lap down. Now, I know that's a goal that Xander wants, but I know there's a lot that needs to happen, especially with as we're getting to 20 laps to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
It's not a consider.
I was on board with Bass there for a hot second. He was running an interesting line going into turn 3. I honestly think, like I said, people's patience are at an end. This is the longest race of the season in terms of lap-wise, and people are just done with it.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
You sound like... I can't imagine. Yeah, man. Now, Xander, let's put you in P7. Do you still love it?
15
yes.
seconds.
Yeah. I love Darlington so much.
What's the gap?
The gap between me and Cyber is 13.7 seconds. The gap between me and Packers is 26.8.
That's the gap, honestly, that matters right there. So, because as much as I don't want to count Cyber out, he really needs a caution because he 100% cannot make it. So, Brandon, actually, BS just actually gave an interesting stat. You would know. Has BS lapped the field at Darlington?
I don't think he done that far.
Because I think
that's got 15.
Because that's what he's saying right there. Actually, is that been there, done that, lapped the field at Darlington.
But I thought BS said he was a back
Yeah, come on, BS.
It's like that one for me.
Oh, he's saying not an FRL. Well, yeah, if you turn the AI to easy and then run a full race, oh yeah, I'll lap the field.
Was it in that NASCAR 15 league, yes?
So, I'm also kind of curious. I'm going to kind of pick your brains a little bit. Imagine, hypothetical here, guys, for the next game, there is an option to turn on, you have X amount of tires. How do you think that impacts league racing? You only are allowed to use X amount of tires.
That would be really fun.
So crazy, dude.
Do you think that would be too much, or do you think that would be too much?
No,
Like too?
I would love it.
I'd love it too. Yeah,
Because think about it. Like, say, oh man, you know, I accidentally got screwed, but I can only use 4 sets of tires, you know. So do I run with my flat spotted, or do we run like the, or do we just run it? I feel like at that point you have to change the tire model as well, and how they wear.
Yeah.
Because it can't be just like,
throws
oh,
another
you.
wrench into it.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I feel like I know that won't happen, but I'm just saying. Nathan says he'd love that.
I think it'd be very cool.
Now, would it be really cool if you run out of tires and you're just like, oh, well, late race caution.
Yeah. It'd be one heck of a show for you.
Yeah, it would definitely change.
Because where did we see that in real life? It was the Xfinity at Charlotte. That's how Brandon Brown got a 4th place out of that race. Brandon Brown is the GOAT. BS was saying it was Moonshine Racing League on Heat 3. It was the most recent occurrence. Are you saying that there's more than one?
That's some type of feat if you just done it.
Yeah, I was about to say that's more. It's a feat if you can do it once. It's a regular occurrence.
I've never lapped the field before.
I believe I've done it once in FRL, right? And
I've done
was
it
very
once.
close to it.
I've done it once, lapping the field.
I did it once, I think, at Bristol.
It was also at Bristol for me, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember I led every one of those laps at Bristol.
How many laps do you guys
We have 11 now.
11.
to go.
How are you looking on
about,
fuel?
I need to save about a quarter of a lap.
Okay.
I'm good.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna ask the Discord.
See, you want to know how you do it? You just put it right in the neutral right here, and you let it coast.
Well,
throughout the entire
not everyone has the ability to throw it in neutral.
Yeah.
So let's find out.
So much fun.
Hey guys, so out of curiosity, how are you guys looking on fuel? Well, BD, no one cares.
7th.
So hypothetically, guys, if you finish a lap down, could you make it on fuel?
Defense lap down purpose.
All right, thank you guys. Yeah, so hey, it's a strategy. I've seen it happen before, where literally you just like, I'm just gonna finish a lap down. Yep, there goes Cyber. Yep, watch him speed.
Hopefully, please.
He may have actually sped it. He came in rather hot, actually. We'll keep an eye on that.
Package the P2.
I'm assuming Packers is going to make it, but hey, like I said, it's a strategy. You go a lap down, you assume that the leader can make it, and then you basically just save a lap of fuel just by doing that.
Oh, if I was Packers, it's in the box.
So yeah, see where Bass is right now because Cyber is still on pit road.
Bass is.
Cyber is now exiting pit road.
He's doing the turn for you right now.
Cyber will actually be able to snooker a spot out of that. So Cyber was able to save
Or is that
enough. Well, I think it was honestly Bass's wreck right there that did it,
Yeah, that lag.
which is unfortunate.
Packers is in.
Packers is
Oh, it's
pitting.
awesome.
Oh,
Is Cade going to finish second?
and Cade is possibly going to get a P2 out of this.
And Cyber's going to keep the podium?
That would be P3 for Cyber then. Bass would be P4, hypothetically.
You see what Packers done from pit road? Want to watch Cyber?
Discord's talking as if hypothetically if Xander lags out. But that means Cade won't be able to make it on fuel then. So, yeah, so
I don't know if I would be very angry about that or very happy about that.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be like one of those occurrences that you would only have to be there to
Cyber got stop this.
So Xander, what you should do is you should just let Cade go and be like, oh well, now you can't make it on fuel anymore.
I can't make it on fuel. They don't. Currently, no, Cyber's ahead of Packers is 2 laps down. Cyber is not.
So Packers is now in P5 then.
Yes, Cyber's in P4.
So who's in
Bass
P3?
is
Bass?
P3. Bass
Oh!
is.
Oh.
Bass is on the podium.
Yeah.
Oh!
And you know he can make it, so
Yeah.
I need to save just a little bit.
I'm gonna let them know on that. You do realize if Xander lags out, you can't make it on fuel, right?
Also, it's 3 guard.
Man, seeing the lag on last lap.
Yeah, it's 2 laps to go now, Dylan.
2 laps to go.
Yes.
All right.
Caution.
And caution comes out.
I mean, it wouldn't matter. Everyone's a lap down, so.
Oh my God! Yeah. That's right. Xander is about to lap the entire field. Right now, it is like right now a lap down for the entire field. Coming to 1 to go now. You can hear how off throttle he is right now. Coming to the white flag. Xander has put up an absolutely dominating performance. A little bit of Cade on Discord is partying as if he won this race. Xander, are you just gonna let him go?
Oh no, I'm not.
You just stop at the start-finish line and just.
I want to lap the entire field though. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop and then I'm gonna still lap.
Oh my God. Oh my God. seeing Cade stop, he's like, oh my God, you bastard. So, wow. Okay, good job, Xander. Record right there.
Yeah. For the record books.
So, make sure I have it right. That is Xander P1, Cade P2, and Bass P3, correct?
That is indeed correct. I am about to send you the screenshot, so.
If you could, yeah, send me a full list of results, that'd be perfect.
Yep, for sure.
Alright.
This is Cade's first podium in the Cup, right?
Yeah, this is his first podium in Cup, so
I'll hear this interview.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Brandon, I'll let you do Cade's interview. I'll do Bass and Xander.
Alright.
Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So
Also to add on to that, I think only 3 people led. I think it was myself, the 22, and Cade.
Cade wasn't. Yeah. No,
Bass lap goes to
Bass
Cyber.
And also Bass did, yes. Bass also did also on pit stops. So
good race, guys. I am going to invite the podium guys up to the booth for interviews. So good job, guys. Good race. All right, let's get these guys up in here. All right. So again, if I apologize if I'm a little slow on this. Add players. Okay, there we go. Still working on it. Cade, Bass. Oh, hey, just so happen to be right next to each other. Perfect. And Cade said he was retired. All right, there's Bass. Just waiting for arguably the fan favorite here out of the trio. Unless he's already in here and I just missed it.
He's got to go have another cold sight.
Yeah, he's got to grab another beer as celebratory for this. But yeah, this is actually the first time we've actually seen a full field being lapped. So I honestly don't know if that would have been done if we had any more than 9 drivers, but we'll see. But we're gonna hear from these guys as soon as Cade gets in here. While we are waiting for Cade, though, Bass, how you doing today, boss?
He cannot come to the phone at the moment.
Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a mute button that I didn't know was on.
Oh, don't worry. I've been there, done that. Literally just today. So yeah, how you doing today?
Fine, I guess. What's up?
Are you fine? Just hand resting against the wall. Not much. How about you? But no. So I can tell that you're a bit tired from the race. How was it from your perspective?
I hit a bump, and then that was pretty much the race. It was all over. And then I tried the Packers strat, and clearly it did not work. So, yeah. I don't know what to say. I got put in the catch fence by Liam's lag, but there was no yellow, so that was fun. And, yeah, there you have it.
Well, still got a P3 out of it, though. I mean, so despite Liam lagging into there, maybe that was a blessing in disguise. Could you have made it without going a lap down?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, well, okay, that is unfortunate then.
It wouldn't have mattered, clearly, but because I was sputtering, like, every time before pit stop, so I lost too much time to Xander to even matter, so, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, still, a podium is a podium, and after the longest race of the season where little mistakes mean positions, you still got a podium, though. P3. I mean, that's still really good, so excellent race there, bud. Good job.
Yay.
All right, Brandon, take it away.
Cade, how you doing today?
I am doing better than this ice cold Coors Light is in this can.
Alright. Do you expect to finish second about halfway through the race?
No, not a chance. Figured I was going to finish about 4th, 5th in that ballpark.
Come on, Kate. You're saying you're better than Xander the whole race. Come on. Well, let's be real here. You're saying I can go up and pass that little, Well, tell me what you told me.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that exactly. I mean, I think I had a car capable of keeping up with Xander in the long run, but he had the short run speed all day long, so, I mean, it really didn't matter. And then when he got out to a big lead, it was just hang on for dear life at where you at and fight and scratch with the old lady in black and just hang on. So.
All right. Last question: Are you still retired?
We are retired, unofficially, but officially. So.
What does that mean, Cade?
I mean,
that means
so Mark Martin.
Yes.
So essentially, we'll find out every race day if you're retired or not.
Yes. Yes,
okay.
We will.
Okay. Well, if I can ask a question just real quick, are you glad you stuck around for the entire race for that?
Hell yeah, it's a podium, baby. Silver medal.
This is your first MRL Cup podium, so excellent job there, Cade. And
All I
at
gotta
Darlington
say
too.
is, yeah, old lady in black treats me pretty nice sometimes.
Well, you also got Darlington on Tuesday as well.
Yeah, a little practice helped, so. But
Well,
it is all right. But I will say though, saving those last 2 runs really helped out at the end. So
now, if Xander would have just stopped and let you go past, how angry would you be?
oh, I saw him do it, so that's why I stopped and just was like, that ain't happening, Jack.
All right. Well,
Well, we would have coasted around there somehow, some way. So I mean, we would have did it. We would have saved if we had to. We would have saved more. We would have figured it out.
well,
Or the fuel
excellent.
man would be fired. So plain and simple, easy as that. So.
Well, Von Poon does bring excellent cars to the track, and you did the best out of all your teammates there. Unfortunate from BD, but you had a P2, so excellent job.
Thank you, thank you.
Xander, how you doing? I know we've been talking to you all race, but so ultimately you were able to pull on away there, and were able to save that final lap. What? Let's be honest. Was there any doubt?
Well, you still kind of gotta make sure a caution doesn't come out, because if a caution comes out, then everything can change like that. But I felt pretty good. Felt very good.
I flew the catch fence, so that's not yellow. I don't know what it is, but anyways, go ahead.
It needed one more person to do the catch fence dance with you. So yeah, Xander. Going into the points battle here, to kind of hit on that for a hot second. Cyber was actually able to finish P4, which isn't as many points as you need on average to get every single race, which I do believe was like 36, 37 or something like that. You gained 20 points on him, 15 for just difference in finishing results, plus the extra 5 for leading a lap while he didn't. Does that add confidence as we go into the next race? Which, if I do want to remind everyone watching as well as you guys right now, is the Indy Road Course.
I mean,
We might be retired for that one.
I'll be back up here in the booth.
I mean, it's a start. It brings confidence, it brings motivation, it brings momentum into what was a pretty steep climb. So obviously, probably more points that we needed. But I think Indy Road Course is a good track for not only myself but for Cyber. So it should be very interesting to see how that will play out. But I need more people to come in and race. We need 14 people, 15 people in these lobbies. We don't need 9 people racing.
Honestly, I was expecting like 9 people to show up for the Indy Road Course, not for Darlington, but I can imagine the track felt pretty bare out there, and I mean, as well as a bit of a confidence boost for you. You also did set a record on stream in the Cup Series. You lapped the field, so that will be a record until someone else.
Boost his ego, Pan. Boost his ego.
It's going to be a stat for postseason. I'm going to be like at the awards banquet, and the most the most rigged moment goes to Xander for lapping the field at Darlington.
Best sacrifice for this kid.
Yes.
But
should have liked that.
But then you would have made it on fuel, and then Bass would have passed you.
No, he wouldn't have.
Bass, would you?
What's up, bro? What?
Kid would have liked him.
Bass wouldn't pass me. He would have pushed me. He would have pushed me. I know it.
We'll never know.
Or I would have walled him. I mean, I wouldn't have got out of the way. So plain and simple.
The first time.
What are you talking about? You're the one that always walled me. So
I disagree with that.
Yeah, Daytona.
I don't know.
Daytona. Daytona.
That's 50-50.
See, there we go. So we're even. So
I want to go that far.
All
What
right.
do you mean? When did I walk you? When did I walk you?
This is the best injury.
All right, so what's we can talk about that after the stream. So this has been Millennium Racing League.
Wow,
No, we're gonna do it in front
questions.
of an
Wow, I
audience.
see how it is, Pat, and I see how it is.
What? No, I mean, I
He's
also
done
got
talking.
screwed out of that. So
How'd you get screwed out of that?
I was in that race. Anyway, this is Millennium Racing League with your host, Private Patton, and Brandon for coming up in the booth. Be Right Racing. Thank you so much, guys. In-race reporter was Xander. Congrats to him for winning. Bass for P3
Cheater.
and Cade for P2.
Cade is a goat.
We're gonna see the Xfinity guys out on track at Darlington as well on tomorrow and Monday. So thank you guys for coming on in and watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.
Peace. That is the peace.